Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to elevate yourself. It shifts your beliefs, your focus, expands your energy, and impacts your body, your well being on a cellular level. Gratitude is an instant supercharger. Think about it. What do you feel when you're in a state of gratitude? You're simply joyful, you're relaxed, you're at ease, feeling unbothered, loved, whole. Isn't that exactly how we all want to feel? Gratitude shifts your awareness away from lack and instead tunes you into the abundance and goodness that already exists right here, right now, all around you. And as a reminder, because your RAS filters reality based on what you focus on, the more time you spend feeling grateful, the more you're training your own personal filter to notice more things to be grateful for. Suddenly, you become more aware of the beauty, the opportunities, the blessings, and even the miracles that were always there, but now you see them because you've expanded your filter to a wider lens. But gratitude doesn't only train your RAS. Through repetition and feeling the emotion of gratitude, you imprint and rewire your subconscious mind. Each time you pair a thought with a heartfelt, genuine emotion, you're rewiring your inner program, which makes that new state familiar and becomes your new way of being. You're flooding your body with feel-good hormones. And the best part? Gratitude is available to anyone, anywhere, no matter your circumstances. It's not about waiting for something big to happen. It's about tuning into the simple gifts that are already here, all around you, that you oftentimes simply take for granted or overlook. For example, that hot shower, your morning coffee, your comfort of your beautiful home, clean sheets, that deep talk you had with your best friend today, or the sun on your skin. So let's walk through how to best practice gratitude daily. Start small, but commit to this practice every day for at least 21 days, as that's generally how long it takes to form a new habit that will actually stick. Write down or say out loud at least 3 things you're grateful for. Personally, I really recommend writing them down because it activates and engages more parts of your brain than just speaking out loud. Now, here's the key to gratitudes. You don't just want to list them. You want to feel them. You can close your eyes to deepen the experience if you like. But what makes this practice so powerful is what gets activated in your body when you feel grateful. It rewires your nervous system and entire energy field. It quite literally imprints and raises your frequency. When you show up consistently, you'll notice yourself feeling happier, lighter, more joyous, more fulfilled, not because anything externally changed, but because you shifted your perspective, retraining your RAS to tune into what uplifts you. Remember, with the thought to reality loop in mind, when you think and feel grateful, how will that affect the rest of the cycle? In a state of gratitude, you are more magnetic. Your behaviors are more kind, compassionate, joyful, and as a result, you will create better outcomes. Now, there's 2 tips and tricks I'd really like to emphasize. Number 1, always state your gratitudes in the present tense, because that signals that you already have what it is that you're grateful for. Instead of saying, I'm grateful that I will, or I'm grateful when I have, which signal lack or separation, begin with, I am so happy and grateful now that, ... and then add in details. You could, for example, say, I'm grateful for my home, or expand it to, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm living in a space that brings me comfort, safety, and warmth. Do you feel the difference? Adding in the now and the details makes it easier to connect to images and specifically your emotions. And that emotional charge is what signals to your subconscious that you are grateful in this very moment. Therefore, flooding your body with dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins, all which rewire your body on a cellular level, reducing stress, literally improving your immune system, and fusing you with the reality where you're already living with that wish fulfilled. In a state of gratitude, you're increasing the joy that you emanate on a daily basis. Now, the second thing I highly like to encourage is create a consistent routine around your gratitude practice. Repetition and consistency are key. If you keep a gratitude journal next to your bed and designate a specific time every day, it's easier for that new habit to take root until it's automatically part of your day. The most powerful moments are right after waking up or just before going to sleep, when your brain is more naturally in the slower brainwave states of theta and alpha. In these states, your subconscious is more open and receptive. So practicing gratitude during these times allows for faster integration and transformation. Gratitude is also a tool for manifestation. I encourage you to not only give gratitude for past experiences or the present day, but use it to call in a future manifestation or vision of yours. When you write down your gratitudes, again, in the present tense, for something that you are calling in the future, you're training your mind and body to make that future event familiar right now, real within you. And the more familiar you make it, the more your RAS will highlight experiences that are naturally in alignment with that vision, because mentally and emotionally, you have rehearsed it into being. The more often you write that specific gratitude down, for example, the more realistic you're making it. And the more you feel that vision alive within you, the more you're claiming it as already yours, the more you are becoming the embodiment, the energetic match for that which you are calling in, because you believe it's already yours. There is no more separation. Gratitude isn't just a practice, it's a state of being. And the more you cultivate it, the more your reality begins to mirror it back to you. Gratitude rewires how you perceive your reality. I started this practice back in 2022, and I was astonished by the transformation and the ripple effects that a daily gratitude practice had on my life. Honestly, there are no words for its superpower. It shifted everything. It seems so simple, but it rewires your entire mental focus, attitude to simply enjoy the small things of life that are already around you. Emotionally, it supports living in an open heart space and already in the wish fulfilled. And energetically, it shifts your body into a high vibrational restorative state. Don't be discouraged if in the beginning it feels like you're just repeating the same things or you're running out of ideas. Keep showing up. Know this, there will come a day when you break through that barrier and suddenly you'll notice endless things to be grateful for every single day as you keep expanding your glorious filter of reality. For me, this has become a holy practice. I write a page or more of gratitudes almost every single day. And because I've spent so much time in that state, even on challenging days, I can sit down, start writing, and within moments, I feel my energy shift, simply by redirecting my attention to what I appreciate. If someone asked me where to begin to rewire their subconscious or to create a more abundant mindset, my answer would be clear. Start with gratitude. It's my number one recommendation, and I am its absolute biggest fan.